Everyone loves it.
Head over to the Vikings over there. There are Vikings demonstration. In that direction. Take your alcohol with you.
Yes, please bring your alcohol with you.
Give it to us.
Gold and silver as well. Right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Black Crow Vikings. We are between raids at the moment. We are very lucky that the local Jarl has allowed us to camp in the grounds of his Mead Hall. We're very grateful. You know him as Clive Nolan. We know him as Jarl Heimar Einherji. It is the coolest Viking name ever. It roughly translates to the Hammer Champion of Valhalla. I'm not jealous of his name at all. We're very grateful to him for allowing us to be here today. We're currently carrying out a little bit of an in-between raid admin phase, if you will. So you may have noticed us doing some crafts, fixing some of our weapons, and generally having a bit of a relax and recuperation. I'd like to introduce you to a few of our members. At the very end here, Jarl Heimdall. At the very end here, Jarl Heimdall. Give him the credit he deserves. Your local Herseer or Thane, Magnus. I'm going to skip that one. One of our Dring, one of our seasoned warriors, Tivagyof, or Tiv for short. We'll demonstrate why later. Skogrammr, one of our more recent warriors, but no lower in prowess. And finally, right in the middle, the centre of attention today, we picked this one up on our last raid.
Good choice.
You can probably tell by the fact he looks a little bit bedraggled. He is a thrall, he is a slave. We own him now. But we've given him a better life. Before, he lived in a mud hut with his wife and his animals. And he had to work all day in the fields, up to 3 hours at a time. Now, he gets to travel the land. He gets an entire bowl of gruel to himself once a week. And a healthy lifestyle, digging. Sometimes he digs ditches. Sometimes he digs graves. Sometimes, if he's really lucky, he digs latrines. That's a favourite, isn't it? Yeah. So please give the biggest round of applause to our thrall. Let's just call him Mould. We'd like to give you a little bit of a talk through some of the weapons we use. The Viking Age, there was a massive variety of weapons, as I'm sure you're all aware. You're all probably close to experts, given the crowd we've got here today. But we like playing with weapons, so any excuse for us. And we like testing our weapons. So you will see us over the course of today doing a little bit of training with them, but it is very important to us that we check their function, not just that we're good at using them, but they function correctly. So the first weapon I'd like to talk about is the spear. It's the most common weapon in the Viking Age. It's very quick and easy to make. You can give it to any old peasant. It's relatively simple to use. It's not so easy to use effectively, but we do have to test them. We didn't bring any targets. Stab that man, please.
How did that feel?
That works. That's a good spear. Good. Okay. It's a very common weapon. Very, very easy to dish out to the lower ranks. The Sayax. Now we pinched this one off the locals. We've been in these parts for quite a while. The Sayax is an Anglo-Saxon weapon. It's their namesake, if you like. It's a wonderful weapon. It's brilliant. When you've got someone like Tiv the Shiv, who is incredibly good at just sneaking up behind people and stabbing them in the kidneys, you see it done to its true effect. Like this. Does it hurt? The knife works!
Walk it off, mate.
Going up a few notches takes a great deal more skill to wield this. Oh, there's one. Thank you. The axe. Now, it's a very simple weapon in terms of the woodcutters and the woodworkers would all have all varieties of axes. This one is a nice small head. It's great for throwing. It's great for slicing. It's a good chopping weapon, especially when you go up between the legs. And you can even use it for bludgeoning them around the back of the head. That one's blood, we don't want that. Oh, no. However, we have some far finer weaponry on display here today. We've got a very nice sword here. Sword, usually a much more difficult weapon to construct, or to construct well. You could get any old cheap sword and it would snap on you halfway through the battle. The advantage of the sword, it is very versatile. It has a lovely long cutting edge. You can slice, you can dice, you can stab, but that edge needs to be maintained. That is not an easy thing to do. And once that edge has been maintained, it of course needs to be tested. That's okay. That's sharp, that one, isn't it? We've seen the little axe, but everyone wants to see the big axe, don't they? That's the... He's still standing. The Dane. Everybody loves the two-handed Dane, or bredox, as we know it. Now this is a weapon that takes a huge amount of skill to wield effectively. You cannot combine it with a shield and protect yourself. Your hands are exposed. It takes years of training to get good with this axe. Yeah. But when you've put in those years of training, the great axe, the Dane axe, the bredox, it can be effectively used to cut a man clean in half. Just like that. No, wait, actually, he's probably still worth a few gold. Does anyone want... Yeah, he's mildly shop soiled. Those beautiful coins you've all been given this weekend, if you've got a few spare, we will take 100 coins for him, or for 1 gold coin you can stab him yourself. Okay, you go and patch yourself up and dig the latrine further out this time. Can I have a tool? You've got hands. They're still intact. Go. Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to come and mingle with us, come and have a play with the weapons. We're more than happy to talk you through them. There is some very heavy chainmail if you fancy falling over holding it, feel free, I usually do. But yeah, come and have a little look through the stuff, and we hope you've enjoyed the demo. Come on in. It's an interesting thing, so we do a lot of experimental methodologies. You know, how weapons that exist are best, what works, but it just becomes the norm. When you get it covered forward, it just starts to sit right.
The dwarf in Lord of the Rings, they have this missile.
Yeah. If this was shiny in the shield, it's all reference about how it was fight.
Thank you very much.
They fight with...
Gets hot extremely quickly and loses all its heat.
really a sword version by the sound of it.
The judge can have a chair.
We have some celebrity recruits. Now I was expecting to be training one thrall today, but I've got a wealth of them. Even your Jarl has joined the shield wall today. Now I mentioned earlier we have our Jarl Heimdall loitering in his throne. His main job is to look good, lead well, and keep most of the gold. Sat next to him is the Herseer of Hereford, Magnus, whose job is to look slightly less good, but still pretty good. Keep slightly less gold, and tell all the warriors what to do. I know we've got lots of Scandinavians here, so I'll apologise for my terrible pronunciation. I am the Vattenfurman for the Black Crow. That means I'm a master at arms. My job is to train the warriors to go and take the gold to give to these two. Basically, I just get to shout really loud at a bunch of recruits, which we have here. We're going to give each one of them a shield. Please hold the shield in your left hand and join a line here. Come on forwards.
Sir, would you like this shield?
We're going to give each recruit a spear. Your right hand, even your left hand. Now I've got one expert who's standing at the very far end here, and one. I mean, most of you saw him with a pillow earlier. He's pretty lethal, so I'm not going to trust him with a spear. Congratulations, you get a stick. Yeah! Okay, thank you. Now the very first command we learned for the shield wall might be heard echoing through the camp if anyone sees an enemy approaching. To hold the shield flat at your left-hand side and the spear resting on the floor at your right. And then to shuffle in, shoulder to shoulder, like you really like each other. The command, and again I'll apologise for pronunciation, is Gorm. So with everyone together, can we pretend that the Saxons are turning up? And on 3, 2, 1, I want the most resounding Gorm. Ready? 3, 2, 1, Gorm! Very disappointing. Shuffling like you like each other, and there is an enemy coming in to take your lives and your gold. Herseer, do you approve of the line?
He has no idea, but
It's alright. Jarl, do you approve of the line?
Nah, but it'll do.
Shall we try this again? 3, 2, 1, go! Much more like him. The next command is the instruction to make the shield wall. This is an overlapping sequence of shields that is going to keep you and those next to you safe. On the command, we take a step forward with a left foot. We punch the shield forward and then we fold it flat. And it's going to sound incredible first time as all the shields batter together. Isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. The command for this is Skogrammr. Perfect first time, right? Okay. Skogrammr! Go on! Get back in. Get back. They're brand new. We'll give them a chance. A step forward with the left foot. Punch the shield forward. Hold it flat. And this time we'll have a rousing cry. No swearing though. There are delicate ears present. Mainly Magnus's. Let's try again. Skogrammr! It's getting there. It's getting there. Go! Go! Now what we want to achieve is a lovely flat line of shields that can't be penetrated by projectiles. This is really important because we're standing on gravel and there's lots of people who I'm sure are very eager to test out the shield. And if we can't get it together, I will let them. One more time. Jarl! That's more like it. Now with a nice flat line. Nice and flat, nice and flat, nice and flat. Very good. Bring it in a little bit here, nice and flat, and overlap it. Beautiful. Harrison, you approve?
No, because they broke it.
Oh! We were doing so well. The next command is a big step forwards. You're trying to take ground from the enemy. You're pushing them back at the end of your spears. The command is Stiga. We take a big step with the left and shout, push, as we do it. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yeah! Stiga! 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 You're scaring the camera. Go! Go! Relax. Bring the shield. Okay. I think we can scare more than just camera. I think we can scare the entire crowd. They're already huddling in fear, although that might be the specially ordered Scandinavian way. How much did that cost to order in Scandinavian just for them? Very expensive. One last time. Go on! In nice and close. Shall we? Stiga! 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 Are you frightened? You're all fired. We'll get some new calls. Very well done.
Oh, I wanted 3 more steps and you would have been.
Hear my words. This is a story that had to be told. A story born 1,000 years ago. A story of one man who stands tall throughout history. His name is Beowulf.